Meryl Streep is one of America's finest actresses, from Deer Hunter through Oscar-winning performance in Kramer vs. Kramer through her newest triumph, The French Lieutenant's Woman. Meryl Streep has been growing as an actress, while an ever larger public has come to recognize her as the actress she is. In recent weeks, Meryl Streep, a very private person, has been subjected to a deluge of adulation. Newspapers and magazines have featured pictures and stories of praise. This morning, as we continue today's week-long exclusive network television series with Meryl Streep, she reveals her feelings about this torrent of media attention. Meryl Streep, you are one of the most private public people that I know of. What do you feel about this avalanche of publicity that is suddenly coming upon you? The cover of Time magazine, large stories in magazines, journalists clamoring for interviews. Do you resent it? Do you welcome it? Does it worry you in any way?
No, obviously, it's great for my career. It's, you know, people offer me other jobs and because I'm supposed to be this great thing, you know. But really, it makes it so hard to go back to the source of my work. In other words, an actor is only as good as his or her observations. And I can't sit on a park bench anymore and just watch people for an hour. You can't watch somebody that's watching you.
Because people recognize you now. You cannot be anonymous in a crowd any longer.
Yeah. I go to the drugstore and buy Kleenex, and it's this big deal, you know.
Can't you use a little disguise? A mustache would
I
be
had
good.
a wig. I have a brown, short brown wig. And the only time I was in California, I was wearing the wig in the Beverly Hills Hotel, and somebody from behind said, "Hey, Meryl, can I have your autograph?" I can't believe this, you know. So yes, I have a wig, but it doesn't work.
When you saw your picture on the cover of Time, what kind of feeling did you have?
It made me sick inside, kind of. I mean, I thought it was a great picture. I mean, I never looked so good. But I don't know, there's this thing, I don't know how to describe it, that makes you feel oh, God, it made me just so nervous.
A couple of weeks ago, Jane Alexander, who played with you in Kramer vs. Kramer, was interviewed in the Boston Globe, and she said, quite frankly, that she was really jealous when she saw your picture on the cover of Time magazine, and that she sort of resented this whole business, and that it took a lot of pull for you to get in there, and the world was passing her by, and she seemed really quite bitter.
Yeah. I imagine, I mean, look, I don't know why that happened. I didn't call up Time magazine and say, look, I'll give you $500 if you put me on your cover. There's nothing I can do about it. And it does make things difficult with my friends. Even though they try, my real friends try hard not to have it make a difference. But of course it makes a difference. Of course it does. You know, acting is, in this country, I think, is a lot like a sporting event. You know, there's a lot of competition, all these award ceremonies, different, this is the best, this is the second best, this is the third best. You know, this is the best this is the best that. This is the winner, this is the loser. I mean, so I'm on the cover of Time, so Jane Alexander feels like a loser. I feel like I should feel like a winner. I mean, I didn't, you know, win at Wimbledon. I made a movie.
Do you think Academy Awards and Emmy Awards and Tony Awards and Grammy Awards are more destructive than they ought to be?
Well, they're good for the business. They garner business. They get people to watch. They get people to go to the movies because they think they're going to see the winner. On the other hand, they're destructive, yes, to personalities and to these very delicate things we have called egos, and that's what we work from.
You once spoke about ego breakdowns. Do you ever have an ego breakdown? You seem so self-assured.
I do? Yes, I do. I do. I have it every time just before a play opens. Real crisis of confidence. convinced that the thing is terrible.
You dread opening nights?
Yes. I do. I dread any kind of big test where it all matters on that one moment, you know.
You'd like nobody to know who you are, while everybody would go to see your work. And that's pretty tough, isn't it?
I think in the old days it used to be possible. The great actors before TV and movies could pass unnoticed in the streets. When they got on stage in their costumes and their florid wigs and everything, then they were who they were. The rest of the time they're allowed to be just everybody, anybody.
You'd like to be a very famous actress in secret.
Yeah. Could you arrange that? Yes, that would be nice.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.